The YWCA is dedicated to the mission of eliminating racism and empowering women, and we provide programs for the community, whatever the needs are, whether that be housing, racial equity, advocacy, we're on top of that. Hi, my name is Lindsay Carter-Montero, and I'm the board president of the YWCA Southeastern Massachusetts, and we've had a really great year. We opened up our third residential property, the Yvonne Drayton House, which has occupancy for 12 women from our community, and we were really excited to have that open this year.
It is a beautiful house that really fits in with our mission and the work that we do. So it was a great accomplishment. We were really happy as well to name this after Yvonne Drayton, who is the former executive director here. She served here for 17 years and was an inspiration to not only our whole organization, but to me personally. And it was really fitting when we looked at what we wanted to name the program. Everyone, without question, all said the same name at the same time. So we wanted it to be the Drayton House, and we were really happy to honor her. So we had a great ribbon cutting ceremony January 31st with over 150 people turning out to not only see our new program for women, but to honor Yvonne. So we're really excited to be that.
I think locally there is a real need to increase or make more readily available housing for women. A residential situation like the YW was able to provide affords them the opportunity to have a group home situation and live on their own.
The residential at my house that I live on County Street, it saved my life. I was homeless. When I got in, I felt like a sense of ease, safe. Actually, one of my siblings came and she said this house is great. It is. I sleep better at night. I feel safe. The doors are always locked. The kitchen is fully stocked with everything. Anything we need, it's there. I moved in the beginning of February. I signed a lease. I absolutely want to sign another lease with them. I like it a lot. It gave me a sense of purpose again. It's like feeling at home. I have keys. I've had keys in 4 years. It's a huge thing for me, to have a key to a house, and I'm grateful.
When we come from Cape Verde, I didn't understand nothing. I put my child name in pace, and a few days YW Kids call us. So I think YW Kids choose us for be part of this family. They are amazing with my kid, because when he come, he didn't speak English, and W Kids made all easy for him and for me too. He visit for the first time the New Bedford Zoo with YW Kids, so that's amazing. And my son, my daughter, we went to the Plymouth, watch the whales. That's like a dream for us. He went to the different parks, different beach, different playground. That's amazing. YW Kids are amazing for us, or fair with us. I think YW Kids make life in the United States for us more easy.
I got involved with the Widows Group because my husband had passed away last February 3rd, to be exact, 2023, after just 1 month of really being ill. I was having some difficulty, and I decided to come. Best thing ever. Everyone there's going through the same thing. We are all there for the same reasons. We are all there supporting one another. It's a wonderful community. When you're new, you have to tell your story. But before you tell your story, you are listening to everyone else's. And I think that that's so important. So that when you tell your story and you're crying, they're all crying with you, just like you cried with them. And it's that unity, and it's that feeling safe to do that. This program is needed because there are so many people out there who need the help. If I knew of someone, I would be bringing them in. I would be saying, this is something you need to do. Even if you don't go more than once, but you get the feeling of camaraderie. You get the feeling of the togetherness. You get the feeling of help. And you get the feeling of a community talking the same language.
Advocacy is one of the cornerstones of the work that we do. We're fortunate to have an advocacy coordinator over the last several years that could really look at what our priorities are, not only with the YWCA National, but as a state and locally in our community. We have worked tirelessly on the IM bill, which was finally passed by the Senate this year, and hopefully will become state law, but that provides free menstrual products to public schools, prisons, and homeless shelters, and we've been working on this since 2019.
I was particularly moved by the menstrual justice initiative. When I heard the phrase period poverty a few years ago, I was totally blown away that that's a thing that exists in the United States of America in 2025. And I was really touched by the wise work around that, not just the staff here, but the young people that they got involved who, to me, it just seemed like such courageous work for them to be doing. I was really touched by that. And the fact that they're moving the needle on that is incredible.
We are forever grateful for the YWCA and all that they do, not only for the community, but for Youth Opportunities Unlimited. Through their board leadership program, we were able to acquire 4 amazing leaders here in our community who are rock stars. There are so many talented people here in New Bedford that have a voice, that have a lot to offer, and who aren't on these boards. So with this program, not only do they teach them about governance, they teach them about budgets and how to read financials. They teach them about development. They also teach about committees, different various committees that you can serve on once you're on a board. And they teach you to have a voice and how to use your voice. How important is that? And I am, like I said, forever grateful to the YWCA for being able to offer these programs to our community, to breed these leaders to be comfortable enough to do what they do best, use their voice, and speak on the city that they love.
We're very fortunate that we have the YWCA to turn to when we need help with our equity work. To have a trusted community partner like this who are subject matter experts and who can come in and really share their own personal experiences has really meant a lot to our staff and to our board. Every year they come and do a training with our full summer staff, all of our junior instructors. I think we're very lucky to have the YWCA and Gail and all of the staff as part of the community. At CBC, it's really nice to know that we can turn to them when we have questions, particularly as it relates to equity. And just for me, knowing that Gail and the staff are here as a resource, I've certainly turned to her when I've had issues with other boards or committees I'm on, when I'm looking for some advice. It's really great to know that she's there.
January marked my 30th year here at the YWCA. So I started back in January of 1994, and it was really the best decision I've ever made, was to something that was supposed to be a part-time job right out of college to actually be here and have a career. The board and staff gave me a great surprise party, which I totally did not expect, in February right here at the YWCA with so many, over 60 or 70 people that attended, and it was just great, and just looking forward to the next several years. What we've done over the last 3 years, I'm really proud of. It's been really great work. We have such a great team here at the YWCA. We have 21 staff members that are really committed to the mission and committed to the work. It's not easy work, but we also have a lot of fun and we work really well together. So I really want to thank all of them. And some of the newer staff have just brought in such great ideas as we continue to morph and change, and what does living the mission of eliminating racism and empowering women mean for our community. We have an outstanding board of directors that are really passionate about the mission, and that we've seen that firsthand. And as we look towards the next 3 years, we are excited for people to join us, and we want to thank all of our volunteers, all of our donors and supporters who have stood by us. Thank you all for your support of the YWCA, for believing in us and supporting our community as we bring our work through to 2025.